Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about COVID. Turns out that my family got COVID at Christmas. 2 out of 5 tested positive, and a few days later, 2 more tested positive. Because of that, I did a lot of stories on Instagram and so many questions in my DM. So I put together what I call the COVID podcast, where I answer the frequently asked questions to ease your mind a little bit, decrease your anxiety, and help you enjoy the holidays a little bit more. Hey, my name is Dr. Anna Maria Temple, and I am your holistic pediatrician on call. My mission is to help inspire, educate, and empower families to raise healthy children in this, COVID world. In this episode, we're going to talk about what I did for my family to start the ball rolling on our immune system and start feeling a little bit better. Stay tuned. Take a look at episode 1 of the COVID podcast. Well, bad news, everybody. John and I just came down with COVID. That sucks. 4 days before Christmas. That's terrible. I came down with symptoms last night, body aches, had a terrible night's sleep. But I'll show you my awesome mattress that just made my life so much easier. And then this morning I actually feel pretty good, and got solution to that too, so check this out. Right, so back to COVID care. Yesterday, Johnny wasn't feeling so good, so I thought he had a man cold, which sometimes he gets. And then things just didn't seem right, and we had been in Vegas, so I just brought home a test for COVID just to make sure that we're responsible humans, and it turns out that it was positive. Then, within a couple hours later, I developed some serious chills, but I was like, I didn't sleep well, it's been a long weekend, but I don't sit and take things lightly, so this is the treatment I implemented right away. I took a ridiculously hot bath using Epsom salts, and it's so hot that I have to sweat for 10 minutes, barely holding on. It really helps kick the virus out. I would tell you something. See, this is my chili pad. This is underneath my mattress. Last night when I had horrible chills, I brought the temp up of my little mattress pad to 95, where I cooked myself until I was feeling better and the aches were better. And then as I was heating up during the night, I just simply decreased the temperature. I usually sleep at 73. And it was so nice to be able to externally regulate my temperature while feeling like complete buttocks in the middle of the night. This was a huge difference. All right, let's get our treatment underway. The other thing I did last night, of course, my shot of elderberry. I added extra zinc, doubled up on my vitamin D, and of course, sucked down some liposomal C. Another one of my favorite supplements is SBI Protect, which is a great tool to power up your immune system. Plant points are key to getting your immune system running optimum. Try to put as many plant points in your various meals for your recovery as is possible. Part of COVID treatment is going outside for a nice walk with people that you're quarantined with and enjoy the fresh air. No vitamin D, no sun, but fresh air is awesome. Hey guys, cheers from the COVID Central. This is day 2 in the Temple household. Just wanted to thank you guys so much for all your well wishes. I'm happy to report that on day 2, I am back to normal and had an awesome night's sleep. And Johnny slept well too. He has a cough and some congestion, but overall feeling awesome. So thank you all for your support. I wanted to answer a few questions that have popped up from inquiring minds. Number 1, what did we use? Because, being a wellness doctor, I have access to, ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, high-dose vitamin C, IV, monoclonal antibodies. All that, right? I don't have it in my office, I'm just saying. But we used only what you saw on Instagram stories. I am a full transparency person. You ask me what we're doing, I will tell you exactly what it is, because it is not fair for me to behind the scenes do XYZ and be like, vitamin C is oral, is the only thing that works, and instead I'm doing other things. So no, but I'm here to tell you that our immune system was really this powerful in overcoming the virus. Question number 2, was this the first time that we had COVID? Actually,
I had COVID March of 2020 after going to Vegas. Seems to be a pattern. I go to Vegas, I come home with COVID. Anyway, so March 2020 is when I had COVID, and my daughter and two of my sons did. My husband did not ever get it. And my symptoms at that time were horrible body aches. It was the worst sore throat of my entire life. And then I had this chest tightness, and I was absolutely petrified that I'm going to end up in the ICU. The chest tightness lasted for 24 hours, and then it turned into a cough, and the cough was like 2 weeks, but all the bad feeling gone within 48 hours. So I was ready and prepared for what happened March of 2020, and this time it was nothing like that. So yay. Question number 3. Here comes the controversy. Am I vaccinated? Well, I am, and this is why. My son was in the national championship for rowing in May of 2021. And he had to be vaccinated to be in the national championship, where he came fourth in the nation. And he was one in a boat of 4. So if he wasn't gonna go, the whole boat disqualified. And he's like, I really need to be in this race, and I will not put an immunization into my child that I'm not putting in my body. So the two of us, we went and got it. My husband did it because of work, because he worked in COVID ICUs in Indiana. And so there we are. That's what we did. Question number 4, which has not occurred, but I'm sure it is. Did we get the boosters? No. Question number 5. What's going on with this Omicron virus? Well, number 1, I have a couple great posts, so I'm going to put a link here. But what's going on is, as my husband likes to say, every virus's quest is to become the common cold. The common cold is very infectious, but doesn't kill the host. Ebola, for example, is a terrible virus. It's 90% mortality. So it kills the host before it can spread. So as you know, it's easily contained. COVID was high spreading, high mortality, not that good. Now, Omicron comes into play, and according to a couple of sources, it's 70 times more infectious than the Delta variant, but a lot less severe illness. So now it's more towards a common cold. More people walking around, more spreading it, less people dying. Great news, but more of us are going to be sicker. Now, here's the moral of the story. Y'all, it's about to go down. Just within the 24 hours that John and I tested positive, my sister, my brother-in-law, people at the office, it is going to go down. And a lot of people, this is what else going to happen. A lot of people are going to be like, I just have a cold. It's not that bad. And because if I get tested and I test positive, I'm going to have to cancel my plans. Stay with me. If we don't get tested, we're going to spread this bad boy. And let me tell you something, when January rolls around, we're going to be in heaps of trouble, boys and girls, because we're spreading this thing around. And you know the first thing that people out there are going to do? The first solution? Shut down the schools. And I swear to you, they're shutting down the schools for the common cold. I'm here to tell you that taking care of your body on a regular basis, yes, every single day, even when I go on vacation. Do I eat some fries? Yes. Do I drink excessive alcohol sometimes when I go to Vegas? Allegedly, yes. Possibly how I get COVID. Whatever. What I'm saying, on a regular basis, I work super hard, and therefore I torture my family to work super hard every day to work on their immune system, on their sleep, on movement, on their environmental toxicity, on their plan points, on decreasing their sugar. So when this virus or his friends or the flu or any other illness is rolling around, we're not freaking out. We don't have to use excessive medications. We don't have to go in a panic, and we know we're going to overcome this, and we're going to be able to be just fine, allowing our bodies to be sick for a couple of days. It's going to be okay. Having a strong immune system doesn't mean that we're never going to get sick.
Y'all, I hope that you found it helpful and that gave you a little bit of peace of mind. Stay tuned for tomorrow when we're going to do episode 2, where we're going to cover more Q&A regarding to my favorite topic and yours, COVID.